What's up, guys? Zeenigami here, and let's go through 40 Stamina Stampede raid boss on the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise. Oh, Stampede. So, this is actually an incredibly easy fight. I would put it on par with even like a hard Fortnite is what I even put this at. It's very easy. This is going to be the team that I'll be farming it with a lot. Well, actually, I'm going to improve this a little bit. Double Neptune captains for that EXP. Don't forget that Jack captain exists, so you can use Jack for that sweet EXP nowadays. But Neptune captain and everything else is just to deal damage. First two stages, just a bunch of fodder units. But on stage 2, it is possible to get lucky and find the new rainbow evolver, the rainbow lobster on stage 2. There's a rainbow lobster. It can show up here on stage 2 with a bunch of turtles. Didn't get it this time. It is the secret stage of this raid boss. Not difficult at all. They literally just die. They just have high defense, so it makes it a little annoying. You get through the first two stages as fast as you can. You're probably going to have to take 2 attacks to kill the Elder Turtle here, which will put us right on track for everything to work out. Round 3 is going to be versus Apu Capone and Barto Cabbage. They're going to put up percent damage reduction for 3 turns. We're just going to wait. At this point, our Enel will be at 8 turns, which will mean that he'll be at 5 turns when that damage threshold goes away. So when we use Shank Special, we can use Enel later on. But Shank Special is the only special we're waiting for here, and we're just going to wait it out since we kind of want to have Enel Special ready for the next stage anyways. If you're using a rare recruit team, you can use some specials to get rid of damage threshold. Or if you have Luffy Law as a friend captain or a sub, if you use Luffy Law sub, swap it so that way they can go through barriers and you can kill this in 2 turns with Luffy Law as a sub. But without that, I would recommend using Luffy Law as a sub. That's the fastest way to get through here. Go through this in 2 turns without having to stall in the first few stages. Stage 2 is going to be Uruji, X-Drake, and Foxy Wapple. I'm like racking my brains for these names all at once here. They're going to boost their defense by 100 times, not too bad, and boost their attack by 1.5 times. They are going to blind you for 5 turns, which is why we're using this very special heavy team. And for the first 2 stages, there are no time or health-based effects. So they don't do anything after a certain number of turns. They don't do anything based off their health values. And they only attack for a few thousand damage each, so it's very easy. Final stage, Killer Kid and Bonnie Hawkins. Killer Kid has 1.8 million hit points. Bonnie Hawkins has 500,000 hit points. Everyone before now has 500,000 to like 300,000 hit points-ish. So pretty low health overall, and everyone just kind of dies really easy. They are going to do about 4,800 damage to you and also get end of turn damage. We're going to aim at at Killer Kid. We're going to use our Neo Moria special. And the reason why I want Neo Moria is just because he gives us a tiny bit of heal. You can use regular Moria here too. That works fine. You just want to have him limit broken so you can use his special twice. That little bit of heal means more damage from Big Mom. Then we use Enel special again. And we use Big Mom special one more time. And that's it. That's the whole raid boss. You can swap out Shanks for anyone to help you kill stage 3, or like Luffy Law, whose swap ability will let you get through damage threshold. A double carrot team or a carrot captain at all will also get you through that damage threshold the fastest. Basically, the damage threshold is the hardest thing about this fight. Everything else makes this fight super easy. I've been Zeenigami, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Wait. You guys don't know what any of these characters do, and there's a lot of characters. Let's talk about those, right? So, let's start with the 2 characters that don't limit break. There's every other character in this fight limit breaks. 4 of them limit break, except for Foxy Wapple and Barto Cabbage. Now, in order to limit break them, you actually have to wait. We're going to get a new island that comes out later in order to actually limit break them. There is a 0 stamina island out now, but that 0 stamina is just to test the island out so you can see how it works. But there's naturally nothing to it. It's the exact same thing as the 40 stamina fight, just doesn't cost you any stamina, so you can try out as many teams as you like until you beat it. So the Barto Cabbage, we'll talk about that one first. Captain ability boosts attack of driven and slasher characters by 1.75 times. Their special ability reduces damage taken by 90% by 1 turn and also boosts their own attack by 2 times for 1 turn. 90% damage reduction for 1 turn, pretty decent. That's basically all they're going to be used for. All these characters have about 4 skill ups in order to max them out, so not too hard to farm them. And their Sailor ability boosts attack of driven characters by 25, and their support ability gives 5% of their attack to strength characters. Next up, Foxy Wapple. Unfortunately, Foxy Wapple doesn't have a good character yet. Fighter and shooter characters boosted attack 1.75 times, not a captain ability. Special ability delays enemies by 1 turn, and for 1 turn reduces defense of all enemies. And their support ability boosts health of int characters. So those are the 2 like worst characters on this raid boss. They don't even have limit break abilities. Everyone else does have limit break abilities, and in order to get the limit break abilities, once again, there will be a new difficulty of this fight, and we'll go over that new difficulty whenever it comes out. X-Drake and Uruji, captain ability for all these characters are pretty bad. I'm actually just going to skip over all the captain abilities. They're all basically not going to be used, except for the Killer Kid, who's a 2.5 times attack booster, and Kaponapu, who's a 2.5 times attack booster, but there are a lot better captains. You're not going to use any of them. X-Drake Uruji special ability deals 50 times the attack and type of damage to 1 enemy that will go through barriers and defense abilities. And they're going to boost the color affinity of fighter and powerhouse characters by 1.75 times for 1 turn. So a very nice 1.75 times affinity booster for powerhouse and fighter characters. That's pretty excellent. We have Bonnie Hawkins, whose special ability reduces paralysis and chain coefficient reduction by 3 turns, and changes the color of your changes the orbs of your entire team to tandem and recovery orbs, which is nice. You could slap them on a Zenisha ship team, even though they don't fit the Zenisha ship types, but you could slap them on there to get fully matching orbs with tandem recovery, or any other special or captain ability that makes tandem recovery count as matching. Very, very nice. Full tandem recovery orbs. We have Kaponapu. Kaponapu special ability reduces 4 turns of despair and also boosts the orbs of shooter and free spirit characters by 1.75 times. Not bad. The 4-turn despair is the better part out of that. And last but not least, we have Killer Kid, who reduces 4 turns of bind and boosts the attack of striker and slasher characters by 1.75 times for 1 turn. So once again, the 4-turn bind remover, also the best part out of here. Of the batch, we're probably going to see X-Drake Uruji used the most for their sweet affinity boost, but we also cannot discount that 4 turns of bind and 4 turns of despair and the paralysis and chain coefficient reducer removers. So nice little utility on some of the characters, and definitely the really nice conditional color affinity boost on X-Drake Uruji. Anyways, those are the characters, guys. I've been Zeenigami. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all stay beautiful.